Well, Bully, return to winning ways in pre-season, 2-1 against Pickering Town, and first and foremost, nice to be back at home as well this afternoon.
Yeah, it was great to be back. The pitch was in unreal condition. There's been a lot of hard work gone into it, so obviously the groundsmen, all the volunteers, the lads, it puts a spring in the step when they walk around the corner and they see the pitch, as it does the opposition, but there's so much hard work goes in over the summer, and it's nice, obviously, when the players appreciate it and you see a decent game of football.
Yeah, nice to see familiar face as well around the ground, and a decent atmosphere for pre-season as well.
Yeah, it was. We always get a tough game against Pickering. I think it could be one of the first times I've got a positive result against them in a while. It was another good competitive game, similar to the Bridlington game. Obviously, it erases the shocker of midweek, which I know wins and results aren't the be all and end all, but the performance wasn't great. So Thursday we trained, and they trained well, and we just asked for just give us a far better energetic performance. That's what we wanted, and that's what we got, to be fair.
Yeah, and in terms of that, a nice sort of physical game, which is what you want from pre-season. A couple of knocks, nothing too major, but at least shows that competitive edge which you want.
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, I'm not one for these like fake pre-season games, rolling it out from the back and possession that just doesn't happen come the first game of the season, leak away. Like, you won't be playing it across your 6-yard box, that leak, that's for sure. So that was at times quite a realistic game. And so two sets of lads working hard to get themselves right for the first game of the season.
I'm sure I'd be happy as well with the the manner of the goals as well. That first one, once again, coming from a high press from Stan Hewitt, who certainly really got his eye for goal this pre-season.
Yeah, he's had I keep saying pre-season counts for nothing, but also it can get your confidence sky high. So he's looking very powerful and finding the back of the net at the minute. So it's really good. Obviously, when the real stuff matters, that's when we want it out of him. But yeah, he looks a really good signing and a real powerful young lad.
Yeah, and probably a bit of disappointment with the man of the equaliser though, but I guess really very typical of pre-season, isn't it?
Yeah, I said that before the game, like, just always think like doom monger, but always think worst case scenario. Like, what if the centre half misses it? What if the midfielder gets tackled here, the through on goal? Same there. Ollie, he saved it, but he hasn't dealt with it properly. But their lads reacted first, we haven't. So again, what if Ollie parries it out? I need to be on my toes and ready. We just weren't. But also it shows the importance of not giving free kicks away around the edge of your box. We've scored from ours that they give us. They've scored from theirs in two similar positions. Especially here when the wind's blowing, it makes it really difficult. So can we defend better one-on-one and not give the free kicks away? And also when we win them, it's vital you take advantage of them.
Yeah, and just further on that second goal from the trialist, and we saw last season set piece probably didn't utilise them, but it just shows there no harm in just drilling it low and hard on the ground. No,
that was it. Like I say, the wind, the conditions. As soon as you hit it, you think, go on, someone get a touch. It may have nicked off one of their lads, and it's really difficult to keep out your net if you do get a touch, and it's gone in. Good finish right in the far corner, and then we've created a few more decent opportunities. That's probably the only. Well, there's two. One, all these had to make two great one-on-one saves, and that we've sort of gifted them. And at the other end, when we've created some really good chances, just wasn't quite the ruthlessness, the sticking it in the back of the net, which would have made it more comfortable. Didn't happen, but we've still seen it out, and it was a good performance.
Yeah, and quick turnaround again. Another friendly coming up on Tuesday night before a bit of a rest after that. That trip to North Ferriby, what sort of thoughts go into that one?
It'll just be similar to today. Like, me back 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to call it, I've told them, just get your heads around your playing, because you need to get your understanding. The other lads, we've been able to fortunately jiggle it around a bit, like half games here, half games there, because we haven't got a big squad. Touch wood, they've all worked hard, trained hard, and put the effort in out there, and we've had 0 injuries, so I've probably killed myself now, but we'll be going to Netherlands with a similar mindset. Let's get out of it, have that spare weekend where they're off team bonding, and then ready for Gisborough, the last pre-season match, when the real stuff starts to get serious.
All right, much, Bully.